What is going on, guys? Sonic and the Bean Show here. Today we are back with a brand new Jakks specific review on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Zelda figure. Now this is the last figure in this set since we did take a look at the Link and Samus figure previously. I'm actually happy I was able to review these guys back to back. You know, I was a little worried I was going to end up having the review too far apart, but we actually did pretty good here, so that's nice to see right there. Now looking at the packaging here, I mean, you know, I don't need to spend too much time on here. You know, we did take a look at Links. It is basically the same thing. You're just getting, well, the Zelda figure and then the Sheikah slate here, and then you're getting some, you know, some different information like Zelda and then the accessories she comes with. You're still getting like your warning labels here, the logo right there again, Breath of the Wild, and then, you know, we're getting Zelda's name right here. Now at the bottom right here, you know, we're just getting some more information along with the barcode. Now coming to the back of the packaging, we can see a nice shot of the Zelda figure, the logo right there, and then you know, there's a bio read right there if you guys want to pause and read. And then coming down, you know, same thing, it just shows the articulation of the figure. 20 points of articulation, so it's getting the exact same amount as Link is. And then, well, speaking of Link, here is Link, you know, with the soldier's broadsword right there, so that's pretty nice. And we did take a look at the Link figure, but here we are with Zelda. So that right there was the packaging. Like I said, same thing as Link, but the figure looks pretty cool. Not too sure about the head sculpt though, but you know, we're gonna get down into the details and articulation, all that, guys. So let's go ahead and crack Zelda out of the packaging and see what the figure is all about. So here's the Zelda figure out of the packaging right here, looking pretty good here, I must say. It's pretty wild to see another Zelda figure in the line right here. The only one they did in the 4-inch lineup was the Ocarina of Time Zelda, so it's pretty cool seeing them doing one from Breath of the Wild. And though I'm not a huge fan of the character, I will say this is a pretty nice action figure. So let's go ahead and dive into the figure, give you my thoughts on it as always, and then do some figure comparisons. Alright, so here's a closer look at Zelda right here. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not really feeling the head sculpt really. Like, I don't know, the likeness is there, but at the same time, it's not really. I don't know, there's just something about it that's throwing it off really. But the sculpting on the hair is pretty nice. You can see like the, you know, the braided up here at the top. And it is actually a rubber material, so you will be able to move it a little bit and do some poses right there. So I was a little worried because, you know, sometimes, you know, with figures that'll have like hair like this, you would think like sometimes they might hit the shoulder a bit. But this one's actually pretty good, so you can actually turn her head pretty well actually, so that is nice right there for Zelda. Now the sculpting on, like, you know, for the torso, like the shirts and everything going on in the detail, it's actually very nice. The paint's gonna bleed in some areas, like the blue will probably get to the white, the brown's gonna get to like the white, or the blue kind of gets to yellow. You know, you can see one right there, so it is gonna be a bit messy. I've actually been seeing that a lot actually around the figure. Everything else is pretty nice. And then, like, you know, coming to the back, you can see there are the hooks right here, so you can put the Sheikah slate there. The problem is though is I'll actually bring the Sheikah slate. It's actually really nice actually, but this is actually a sticker, so this isn't like sculpted or painted on. This is just a sticker really. What sucks about it is it can barely stay on there really, to be honest with you. Like, this is, yeah, I can't really seem to get it on there. Like, it has to be like very still. You get the idea. So you get like those hooks right there for the Sheikah slate, and we will try that for Link pretty soon. And then right here, you know, she has like a you know, she has like a bag right here to the side, which is pretty nice. And then coming down, you can, you know, see like the boots right here. The brown kind of like, you know, the brown is kind of rubbing on to the like to where the toe is right here. I mean, it's whatever. It kind of looks cool. It looks like she's kind of been like stepping in like mud or something like that. So it's you know, it makes it like a dirty sort of look to it. You got like some gold studs right here to the side. She does have like her fingerless gloves, which is very nice, and you can kind of see some more detail, you know, right here. You can see like the straps right here. And now for the articulation for Zelda, like I showed earlier, you do get a head turn right here, so Zelda can move at the head. She can't really look up or down really, you know, that's as much as you're getting right there. Now for the arms, she does have a really good hinge actually. They actually go like out about here, so that's really good. You do get your double jointed elbows right there, which is very nice. Now the problem with Zelda is she's not going to get any swivel with the arm, so there's no bicep swivel or any swivel to the elbow, unfortunately. So you're just going to have to put her in like a standard pose. Now for the wrist, she does have a swivel to the wrist, and they can move left and right here, which is very nice. And like I showed earlier, you can move at the waist right here. Again, very odd that Link didn't have this feature here, so I don't know. But what's also weird is not only can you move move this part to the waist, but you can actually move this, you know, like you can, I mean, not, I didn't mean to move the waist, but you can actually move, as you can see, I'm moving like this part. So this is kind of like a separate piece. As you can see, I'm actually just turning this. The legs or the torso isn't moving. I'm just turning this part. So that's pretty cool, I guess. You know, I guess if you, I don't know if you want to have Zelda have the pocket here or something. I don't know. But that is a separate piece, which is actually pretty cool, actually, that you can do that. So, you know, I guess if you're trying to put the Sheikah Slate on there, you can just turn this and then put it on there and then try to, like, you know, slide it back. Now, for the legs, she's not really going to be able to kick forward that much. This is all you're gonna get right here due to the sculpting of the thighs, and she's not gonna be able to kick back either. But she does have her double jointed legs, but this is all they're just gonna go here due to this part. It's kind of hindering that, so you're not gonna be able to go any further than that. There isn't like a swivel, you know, there isn't no boot rotation or anything like that. You know, just for the feet, they just move up and down. You do get a toe pivot right there, and you know, you can turn, and there is like an ankle rocker, if you can. I'm sorry about that. Like her feet are very small, so I'm trying to show it, but she does have a little bit of an ankle rocker right there. The Zelda figure isn't actually too bad, actually. I do like it. And let me actually get the, oh wait, I forgot, I actually dropped the Sheikah Slate. But yeah, there's a Sheikah Slate. You can't have her, you know, try to hold it. So as you can see, I grabbed it right there. Now, for a small comparison, here is Zelda with the Ocarina of Time Zelda along with the Sheik figure. And then of course, here is Zelda with the Link figure that we just reviewed, and I actually added the Sheikah Slate on him this time, but like I said, man, they're not gonna stay on there as much. You know, I gotta be very careful because I don't want it to slide off, but you can see I do have it on there. It's not just gonna stay on there as much though. It's gonna fall off, so you're gonna have trouble trying to put it on. It's mainly because, you know, the handle is, it's too like thick for the hooks. You know, the hooks are way too small and rubbery. It's just a pain, man. But you know, this is how it looks to the side right here. You guys can see I really like messing around with this Link figure with the shield and the sword, and I added the, you know, the bow right there, which is nice. All right, so here's another comparison right here with some more Nintendo characters. So we have Princess Peach and Samus, and then I'm actually gonna add in one more right here. So let's take Princess Peach out, and then we're gonna add the Inkling Girl from Splatoon. So here's your comparison right there, which looks pretty nice actually. But I think that pretty much wraps up our Jakks specific review on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Zelda figure. I really do like this figure a lot. I think it's a pretty solid Zelda action figure. One thing I just noticed though, and I actually just noticed this now, but her right hand is actually a bit more open than her left hand. So I guess the left hand is for holding the Sheikah Slate only. But this Zelda is pretty dope. I think out of the three here that we went over, that I like the most is probably the Link figure. I definitely did enjoy a lot of things about that figure and posing it around, and it displays really well with Zelda here. So if you're going to pick this figure up, you definitely have to get Link as well. It's a pretty great figure to have. But that is going to do it for this review, guys. If you want to pick this figure up, it is hidden in Walmart stores right now. But thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below, and I will definitely catch you guys in the next video. Take care, my friends.